The Forgotten Melody. Elliot had always been fascinated by old music boxes. There was something enchanting about the delicate mechanics, the way a simple turn of the key could bring forth a melody from the past. So, when he stumbled upon a dusty antique shop in a quiet London alley, he knew he had to step inside. The shop smelled of aged wood and forgotten stories. Shelves lined with trinkets, clocks, and porcelain dolls filled the dimly lit space. But what caught Elliot's attention was a single music box sitting on the counter. It was unlike any he had ever seen, crafted from dark mahogany, with intricate silver inlays forming the shape of a crescent moon. "Ah, you have a keen eye," the shopkeeper, an elderly man with piercing blue eyes, said as he noticed Elliot's interest. "This one is special. It plays a melody no one has been able to name." Elliot turned the small brass key and let the tune flow. It was haunting yet beautiful, as if whispering a forgotten tale. Something about the melody felt strangely familiar, sending shivers down his spine. Without hesitation, he purchased the music box and took it home. That night, unable to shake the feeling that he had heard the tune before, he searched through old records, music archives, and even consulted online forums but found nothing. The melody seemed to exist only in the confines of the tiny wooden box. As he played it over and over, memories surfaced. Memories he didn't recall ever experiencing. A narrow cobblestone street, the scent of laughter carried by the wind. Then a name, Lillian. But Elliot didn't know Lillian. The dreams started soon after. Each night he found himself in dip of time, wearing clothes of another era. A grand ballroom, chandeliers casting golden light, and a woman in a blue gown. She was familiar, yet unknown, and always the melody played in the background, as if guiding him toward something. Determined to understand, Elliot visited the city's oldest library, searching for records of Lillian Fairchild. It was there, in an old archive, that he discovered a journal belonging to her. The journal spoke of a composer who had crafted a melody meant to transcend time. A melody locked within a music box, waiting for the right soul to hear it once more. As Elliot read the final entry, he realized the truth. He had lived before, in another time, as the very composer who had loved Lillian. The melody was his creation, a bridge between their souls. Tears filled his eyes as he played the tune once more. For the first time, he saw her, Lillian, standing before him smiling. With the final note, she whispered, "You found me." And in that moment, time itself stood still. But as quickly as she appeared, she faded. The music box stopped. Its final note hanging in the air and whispered goodbye. Elliot sat in silence, the weight of past lives pressing upon him. He knew the truth now. He and Lillian had been separated by time itself, but their love had found a way to persist. Determined to hold on to the memory, Elliot began composing. He transformed the melody into a full symphony, pouring every emotion into the notes. When the piece was finally performed, the audience was moved to tears, though none understood why, except for Elliot. He felt her presence in every note, as if she was there, listening. One evening, as he walked home from the concert hall, he passed by the alley where he had found the antique shop. But to his astonishment, the shop was back. The same wooden sign, the same dim glow inside. Elliot rushed in. The elderly shopkeeper stood behind the counter smiling knowingly. "I see you've found your melody," he said. Elliot nodded. "But why did the shop disappear?" The old man chuckled. "Because it only appears when someone needs it." Elliot hesitated. "Will I ever see her again?" The shopkeeper placed a gentle hand on the music box. "Love has a way of finding its path. Play the melody and listen closely." Elliot took a deep breath and turned the key one last time. The melody played, and for a fleeting moment he swore he heard Lillian's voice, soft, full of love. "I am always with you." And with that, Elliot knew that their story was far from over.